all know the phrase, no risk, no reward. What they don't tell you is that the reward is not going to fall right into your lap after taking that first risk. You are far more likely to fall flat on your ass. So that's awesome. Hi, I'm Lulu. Welcome to my channel. Please like this video, subscribe to this channel, and ring that notification bell. Yeah, so whatever your goal in life, there is a big risk to putting yourself out there. I think we all know that, yet you'd never succeed at anything if you didn't go for it. The guy who doesn't approach the cute girl is never going to get her number, the musician who's too afraid to play in front of a crowd is never going to get his big break, and the author who doesn't query her novel will never receive an acceptance letter. If you don't put yourself out there, you might as well give up now. However, there is a second side to this coin you're tossing. It's true you've got to take a chance, but a chance is all it is. And the odds usually aren't even as good as 50-50. It's more like trying to roll a critical hit with a d20. That girl might just laugh at the poor guy for thinking he had a shot. The crowd might boo the musician off stage. And the author might be told that her life's work, the stories she's poured her heart and soul into over the years, are, at best, mediocre. Yeah, putting yourself out there is the only way you will know for sure. But the answer you'll get, and you will get it, will sometimes make you wish you'd never tried at all. A real pick-me-up, I know. So for a little mood boost, here's a couple clips of Liberty being adorable since she didn't show up in my video when I first filmed it. Anyway, it's vital to accept that the first coin tosses in life are going to land tails up. You'll throw in the towel prematurely if you don't come to grips with that truth. Everyone gets their heart broken. Every musician screws up on stage, believe me. And there isn't an author alive who hasn't received rejection letter after rejection letter after rejection letter, some of which go beyond a no thanks and are downright cruel. But we learn from those failures. The man who gets shot down learns how to better interact with women. The musician who screws up in front of an audience practices the hell out of that measure he flubbed until he can't play it wrong. The mediocre author studies her craft, writes new drafts, and becomes a better writer for it. The odds tilt a little more in your favor. A little. You just have to keep practicing and improving and, yes, failing until you become good enough to succeed. There is nothing as effective as failure in lighting a fire under your feet to get you running at full speed. Trust me, I'd know. I am an expert at failure. I've had a lot of practice. Like, a lot. Remember that old saying, if at first you don't succeed, try again. There's truth in it, but it almost makes it sound like you've only got to fail a couple of times before you get things right. If at first you don't succeed, how about if at the 300th try you still fall flat on your face and then everyone points and laughs? Do you still try again? Or are you just fooling yourself now? Yes, if you stop flipping the coin after the first failure, you're never gonna land heads up. But there are some people out there, more than I think we care to admit, whose endless coin tosses never result in the outcome they want. Nobody wants to be one of those people. So how do you avoid that? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. This famous quote, often falsely attributed to Albert Einstein or Mark Twain, one of those famous people who are always getting quotes falsely attributed to them. Anyway, the truth behind this apocryphal saying gives me pause. Am I relentlessly determined or just straight up certifiable? I suppose the answer to this question lies in one key factor. Am I just doing the same thing over and over again every time I put myself out there? If I get all this negative feedback and do nothing to resolve my faults, then yes, I am insane to keep trying. But what if each new attempt has completely different variables than the last? Once I take the advice I'm given and change my methods, then I'm not doing the same thing I did last time. By addressing negative feedback, redrafting, studying the greats, tackling my themes with more nuance, learning the rules of writing, and how to break them, I can reasonably expect, or at least hope for, a different outcome. Perhaps that outcome will be another rejection, but a reluctant one. Hey, it's not much, but it's better than last time. I'd have to be insane not to take that chance. But that's just this writer's opinion. What about you guys out there? How do you handle failure? Does it motivate you to do better, or has it proven to be a deterrent to future risk? If it's the latter, just take a minute to think about what I've been hopefully conveying here. Yep, failure sucks, and it's really embarrassing. The truth is, you have to suffer through tons of it before you succeed. You gotta try different tactics, refine your methods, and work on yourself until your chances go from bad to mediocre to pretty darn awesome. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, give my channel a little extra success by liking this video, subscribing to this channel, and ringing that notification bell for more content like this in the future, and I will see you in the next video.